Hey guys, welcome back to Sevenrishi Academy. In this video of our Java tutorial series, we will explore Java variables, the core of storing and managing data in your programs. By the end of this video, you will know everything you need to declare, use and manipulate variables in Java. So let's get started. First off, what are variables? In simple terms, variables are containers for storing data values. Think of them as labeled boxes where you can put different kind of data like numbers, text, or even more complex information. In Java, to declare a variable, you need to specify three things. That is data type, variable name, and optionally a value. Here's the syntax. First is data type, now variable name equals to value. So you need three things: data type, variable name, and value. Value is optional. Now, for example, if you want to store integer value, int age equals to 25. Here int is data type, age is variable name, and 25 is the value. Java has three types of variables based on where they are declared and how long they persist. The first one is local variable. These are declared inside methods, constructors, or blocks and can only be used within them. To declare a local variable, first declare a method. We will create a method called displayAge, and here we declare a variable that is int age equals to 20, and we will display this variable in the console. System dot out dot println age. So this will print the value of this variable. Now the second type is instance variables. So these are declared inside a class but outside any method, and each object of the class has its own copy of these variables. If we declare a variable here that is string name, this variable is written or declared inside this main class but outside these methods, and these methods can have the copy of this instance variable. And the third type is static variables. These are declared with the keyword static, and all objects of the class share the same copy of a static variable. If we declare a static variable here that is static string surname equals to Mandal. Here you can see this variable surname is of type string, and this is initialized with a static keyword, and that's why it is a static variable. All objects of the class can have the same copy of this variable. Java has 8 primitive data types which are used to store simple values like numbers or characters. So let's go one by one. Here we will write the data types. The first one is byte. Byte b equals to 10. and the size of byte data type is 1 byte. The second one is sort. Sort is equals to 100. Here the size of sort is 2 byte. Third one is int. Int, again here we have already declared int age equals to 20. So I am not writing again. And the size of int is 4 byte. Now long population equals to 8000. The size of long is 8 bytes. And the fifth one is float. Float pi equals to 3.14f. So the size of float is 4 byte. Now the sixth one is double. Double GPA equals to 9.5. The size of double is 8 byte. Now the seventh one is char. Char grade equals to A. Size of char is 2 byte. And the last one is boolean. Boolean is Java fun equals to true. And the size of boolean is 1 bit only. If you don't initialize a variable, Java assigns default values to instance variables. For example, here if you write a instance variable that int price, here you don't initialize a value in this price variable, but Java assigns a default value that is default equals to 0. So Java assigns 0 to this price variable. Also, if you write another variable that is boolean is ready, here's also a default value. Default value is false. However, for local variables, you must initialize the variable before use. Here, if you don't initialize the variable, like if you just write int age, then you will get a compilation error while using the variable. Here are some rules and conventions for naming variables in Java. The first rule is the variable name must start with a letter or a dollar sign or a underscore. Here if we write int price equals to 100, that is right. Again int first dollar sign then price equals to 100, that is also right. Int underscore price equals to 100, that is also right. If we write int a number 2 then price equals to 100, then you will get a error. Means the variable name cannot start with a number, or if you use a question mark here, then also you will get error. So you can't use any special characters or numbers starting of a variable name. And the second rule is that the variable cannot contain spaces or special characters except dollar and underscore. Means if you write int price of car equals to 1 lakh, then you will get an error, because here you can't use spaces while declaring a variable. You can write the price of car equals to 1 lakh. That is right. Also, you cannot use a special character like has. Here you cannot write has or other special characters like question mark or asterisk, but you can use dollar sign or underscore here. And the third rule is you cannot use reserved keywords like int, class, or static in the name of a variable. Here, if you write int static equals to 100, then also you will get error because static is a reserved keyword. You cannot use it as a variable name. And two naming convention are you can use camel case for variable names like string first name equals to Saptarshi. Here you can see that we have used camel case for declaring this variable. And the second convention is that variable names should be descriptive. Means if you write int x equals to 13, that is right, but you can write descriptive variable name so that you can understand quickly. Like if you write int number of student equals to 13, that is more understandable. Now it's practice time. Try this exercise. Write a program and declare a variable for your name and initialize it with your full name. Create a class car with instance variables, brand and price. Add a static variable, number of wheels to the car class and print it. Compile and run your code and see if you get the correct output. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so that you don't miss any update.